What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Brian Mark coming at you with another episode on this channel. We're gonna do a full day of eating. We're 18 days out from show and the macros are pretty low. So I'm gonna walk you through, we're doing 50 grams of fat, 225 grams of protein, and 150 grams of carbs. Sit back, relax, enjoy the episode. Let's go.
When I say I'm gonna do something, it's already done. I'm coming for overall men's physique champion at Summer Shredding in October 2023. This is redemption.
We've already done cardio this morning, so I woke up super early. It's 5:30 in the morning. We're gonna start our day with some egg whites and corn grits. I actually was just doing cream of rice, but then they didn't have it at the natural food selection, so we're gonna do cream of corn. I've been eating oatmeal for so long, but I do feel like oatmeal might be bloating me because I have a slight gluten intolerance. So I decided I was gonna switch it out for cream of rice and cream of corn. And so far my weight's been dropping since I made that switch. So I think that might have been it. So got some pre-cooked vegetables. I don't count my vegetables, especially like lettuce and peppers and onions and things like that. I don't really count those. So we're gonna saute up some vegetables. So that's good. And then we're gonna get the corn grits going. Honestly, love sauteed veggies. So fucking good. Now another thing I do is quarter scoop of protein. This is gonna go in my corn grits because it gives it like a chocolatey flavor, which is fire. Turn that down a little bit. When you're on prep, you need to do like 100 things at once, and like your brain isn't as functional. Very easy to burn this too. Leave that on low. Turn this down. Competing, it like requires you to be all in all the time, and when you have that like mentality, that like willingness to be all in, that mentality automatically trickles into everything else you do. They do 250 grams of egg whites. Doing a show for me gives me something to go all in on, and when I have something to go all in on, it automatically benefits every other area of my life. Okay, now this shredded lettuce is the hack. This whole bag has like 15 calories, so you want to add more volume to your food, add some shredded lettuce. Almost no calories, adds volume, makes me feel fuller, which is something that you definitely need on prep because you get really hungry, real hungry, then you get real grumpy. We don't want none of that. Ketchup, sugar-free syrup, and mustard. This is caramelized onion butter seasoning, and it is fucking the bee's knees. That's another thing about bodybuilding, your spice game is on fleek. Corn grits are coming out real nice. So this is a pre-workout meal, and then you want to hit some legs. I think it's our third last leg workout, which is cool. And after legs, we're gonna come back. I actually might eat a meal at the gym. We're in Houston right now, and Alpha Eats has a lot of like really like macro-friendly stuff on their menu, so I might go to Alpha Eats after this, but we'll see. Corn grits, absolutely fire, mate. 30 grams of banana. Oh, I forgot to put the cinnamon on. Fuck. This is this like cinnamon flavor I got, and it is fucking good. And 15 grams of almond butter. You gotta weigh everything, especially like this close. Especially almond butter. Like almond butter is very high in fat, so you don't want to fucking get too much of that. So this is the first one, first part of breakfast. I try to clean while I cook so that I don't have to come in the kitchen and clean up again afterwards. If I did this right, it should slide right off. Aha. Got like an egg white pizza. Shit looks good, eh? Just fucking egg whites.
I wasn't ready for this.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I got my brekkie pretty dialed in. So that's that. So breakfast is 6 grams of fat, 53 grams of carbs, and 42 grams of protein. This is my first meal of the day, so it is it's like a more carb heavy meal because I'm gonna go work out legs after this. So just a cardio, gonna eat this and get after it. This is Walden Farms sugar-free maple syrup, the fucking bee's knees. Got ketchup here and mustard. Let's eat. So guys, we are literally doing the exact same breakfast that we did for the first meal. And that literally is contest prep. Like you find things that you like and then you just eat it. So another egg white pizza with sugar-free ketchup and mustard. And then we've got, instead of 50 grams of cream of corn, we actually did 50 grams of oats, so it's just craving some oatmeal. So oats, I've got a quarter scoop of protein powder in there for some flavor. I've got a tablespoon of almond butter. I've got 30 grams of banana, and then a little bit of sugar-free syrup on top. So I'm absolutely starving at this point. I'm gonna eat this food and eat this meal. My total macros for the day so far are 88 grams of protein, 106 grams of carbs, and 17 grams of fat. So I'm going to smash this food because I'm absolutely starving, and I'll see you guys in the next meal. For the next meal, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna do 226 grams of chicken, 100 grams of rice, and then I'm gonna saute some vegetables. Where's my rice at? Kirsten actually made me shredded chicken, and I'm fucking stoked about it. You know, I'm eating poverty macros when yesterday I literally had a meal that had 50 grams of fucking rice. Poverty macros. So that will put my macros at 136 grams of carbs, 135 grams of protein, and 21 grams of fat. Let's make a meal. This looks fire. I'm not even gonna lie.
Your cooking in general has been fire all week.
Dude, when you're on prep, you only get a certain amount of fucking. Oh, ow. You only get a certain amount of food, so you need to make it fucking count. So, 225 grams of chicken. There's a bunch of shredded lettuce, which makes the food more voluminous. Again, like when you're on prep, you basically need to like trick your fucking body. So that's cool. And then, yeah, I'm gonna smash this fucking food because I'm starving. All right, guys, I just ate that mountain of food, and I promise you I could have eaten 3 more mountains of it. But very grateful for the food, very grateful for the shreddies. I'm gonna wake up at a record low tomorrow, and I literally just got to eat, excuse me, an entire mountain of food. So I'm not disappointed about it. That's the end of that meal, meal 3. See you in the next meal. So we are on meal 4, and I'm super basic. So literally, at this point, you guys, it's almost like doing a full day of eating is like fucking useless because I'm literally just eating chicken and vegetables. So guess what? Chicken and vegetables for my next meal. I'm doing 200 grams of chicken breast, a bunch of mixed like bagged veggies, and I'm gonna saute some vegetables. So that's what we gotta eat to get shredded. So there we go.
Yummy chicken and vegetables.
I do saute my vegetables, and they are fucking delicious though. So I just did a hypnosis, you guys. So I try to do hypnosis at least once a week. And I have big weeks, like, you know, over the next week, I'm gonna probably do it twice a week. I'm basically priming my mind for success. So I got hypnosis because I wanna win my fitness competition. So I literally, in that hypnosis specifically, I just like asked her to like take me to like, through the next couple weeks mentally and like rehearse it. So I just imagined the feeling of like winning the overall trophy and then like looking down and seeing the fucking big fat ring I'm gonna win when I fucking win, and like holding up the fucking overall, and just like that feeling of like celebrating that victory, and then just like embodying that, like what that feels like, you know? So it's good because when you're in the middle of the grind, like when you're actually like in the thick of it and you're like pushing, it's like sometimes you almost get lost in the work, right? Like you're like putting in the fucking work, but you like the work itself becomes the focus and you forget about the destination. And so I try to do hypnosis at least once or twice a week to remind myself of the destination, to give myself purpose for like the fucking path ahead. So feel really good. Hypnosis was great. I'm excited to fucking eat. Absolutely starving. And then we've got more self-care this afternoon. Me and Kirsten are gonna go to get a massage. How far is that massage place, babe?
Pretty close. I made sure I got it close. Yeah, they're a little bit
What?
they're a little, she was a little like weird on the phone.
Define weird.
Like, I called her and I was like, hello? She's like, hello. And I was like, hi. She's like, hi. And I'm like, hello. She's like, you called for the massage. And I was like, yes. She's like, yeah, you called for the massage. And I was like, yes. And then she just like didn't like she was calling me to confirm the time, but she didn't like voice that.
Yeah.
So I was like, so, and she's like, can you come in at 3:30? I was like, yes. And then she called me right in the middle of my meeting today. And I was like, she's like, I just text you. And it was like literally 60 seconds ago. And I'm like, I'm in a meeting. Can I message you after? And she's like, sure. And then there's no like, it was weird. It was just weird, that's all. It was weird. So I'm just interested to see how it is.
Alright. I don't give a fuck how she talks. I don't know how she fucking uses her fingers to massage my back. Right?
Am I right or am I right?
As long as you have a massage table and you're fucking using it to fix my back, go ahead. You can be weird all you want, lady. Fix me. Fucking rub my back and get my nuts out. Say weird shit while you do it too. I don't give a fuck.
Don't rub my back, rub my nutsack.
You need to fucking take your head out of your ass. I did not say that at all.
I've been brainwashed by the sound that the government keeps playing in the phone.
You I have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
I will say, I also heard nuts.
Yeah, that's what I heard. What did you say? Tell the camera.
Mango, rewind. You can be weird all you want, lady. Fix me. Fucking rub my back and get my nuts out. You're a little cuckoo.
And you're going to say that to Arnell too.
What?
He said you were going to say nuts as well.
Yeah, you didn't say rub my nut sack.
I didn't say sack.
That's what you did. Yes, you did. Rewind.
You did say sack.
You did say sack.
Yeah.
Dude, it's this government sound.
You want to fill the vlog in on what the fuck you're talking about?
There's a really loud sound that the government keeps playing, and then Arnell told me that it was because they're trying to brainwash you, and that's the frequency, and that's the only thing I can think of as to why I wouldn't hear my husband properly. It's the government. I don't know if I actually believe it.
Ta-da! See. All right, guys. So we're back at home. It is the time for the final meal of the day. I'm going to cook up some steak because I have, like I said in the last part, I've got a bunch of fat macros left. I was trying to think about how I wanted to spend them, and then I realized that I would love to have some steak. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put some butter spray on. I'm gonna cook some steak, and I'm really excited about it. So I'm honestly probably gonna go over my protein a little bit, which I'm not too concerned about. But I have like 16 grams of fat left. So I'm going to use those 16 grams of fat on this super delicious, lean steak strips, and I'm fucking ready for it. Oh yeah, very nice.
Not the same meal. That's good.
Yeah, I feel like I've been eating the same shit all day, so I'm like, let's change it up a little bit. I went to the grocery store and I was like, I would actually love to have some fucking steak right now.
Coming to feel good too with those fats.
Yeah, I haven't had steak in a hot minute. Now my favorite thing to do off prep, you guys, is fucking go have a nice like big tomahawk. I was telling Chris, I'm like, I can't wait to fucking just like be off prep and have like a nice big fucking tomahawk. I think that's what I'm most excited for. Like, I don't really eat unhealthy, to be honest. Like, I eat pretty healthy like 95% of the time. Like, I really don't eat unhealthy at all. If anything, I undereat and I have way too many fucking monsters. That's the truth. Prep has definitely been a grind. I'll tell you guys that for sure. But I was talking to Kirst, and we're on the home stretch at this point, you know, that we've got literally 17 days left. And we're done. So I can be fucking anything for 14 days. 17 days. All right, so I'm gonna cover this bad boy up. Cook up some steak, why don't ya? I'm gonna fry some mushrooms for sure because I fucking absolutely love mushrooms. I wanna make them nice and small. You want small mushrooms. Hi, babe.
Hi, babe.
Tell the vlog what you're gonna have for dinner.
Oh, what I'm gonna have for dinner?
Yeah.
Well, I just had my salad with falafel, and then I might have some shredded chicken with cotton candy grapes, and then I'm making root beer floats and popcorn with butter spray.
That's unhealthy.
No, oh. I'm making healthy root beer floats with 20 calorie low fat whipped cream and diet root beer, because we are fit, not fat.
Half of that tonight, half of that tomorrow. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of egg whites on top because I'm craving these egg whites. That was weird. When you're on prep, it's favorite things.
You like that egg white pizza, hey?
I love that egg white pizza. It is actually fucking so good. A little bit of egg whites never hurt nobody.
How do you just maintain your commitment to both your fitness goals and your client success?
So how do I stay committed to my clients and my fitness? I have a team, honestly. If I didn't have a team, I think it'd be a lot harder. I built Pizza Domination. Like, the reason I took so long off of competing is because I needed to focus on building Pizza Domination, but now Pizza Domination's at a place where like I have a fucking really good team. Like I have 50 people that work for me. So when I have, you know, that big of a team, it allows me to alleviate some of the stress that I feel personally by getting some help. So that's the short answer. I also like, there's certain things that I like absolutely will not miss on when it comes to my business. You know, like I absolutely will not miss super important coaching calls. I absolutely will not miss on like my posting. I absolutely will not miss on like making sure that my team feels seen, like because that's what makes the business move forward. So I think for me, it's like two things. Number one, you have to have a team, in my opinion. It's like, I'm lucky that I have a fucking awesome team because it really helps me out. But I also like identify what's non-negotiable and I just don't miss on those things. So team and identifying my non-negotiables.
Insights in your daily routine and time management practices?
Yeah.
Basically maximize your success, responsibilities, all that.
Yeah. So first things first, you gotta start with you. So my day always starts by like working on myself, whether that be like, you know, for me right now, it's like making sure that I get my cardio in is super fucking important. So that's the first thing that I do is like work on my cardio. And then I work on my mindset. So it's like I actually do mindset, cardio, and then I get into my workout, and then I get into work. So I find that if I don't do my workout first, that I don't put as much effort into it. So I try to put my workout first and prioritize it, and then get into work throughout my day. That's when my day flows the best. But in terms of like, that really is the answer. Is it's like, you got to put yourself first, and then the business comes second. I think that's super important, and I think if you can do that, you'll be successful.
As you approach the final days of your competition prep, what advice would you give to someone striving for excellence in both fitness and business?
Visualize victory. It's that simple. If you don't visualize victory, you'll fucking slack. If you don't visualize victory, like when it gets hard, you'll fucking find you'll find excuses not to take action. It's like, the reason that I'm able to work as hard as I fucking do is because I only visualize victory. And so when I'm like, do I want to do this workout or do I not? I'm like, when I'm visualizing victory, it's like, visualizing victory means that I do the fucking workout. So it's like, I'm so committed to the fucking W that I will literally do whatever it takes to get it. So if you want to win, then you need to visualize victory. That's it. Boom.
And the food's ready.
Food is ready. So, macros for this meal are going to be 40 grams of protein, 50 grams of fat. So I'm over by my protein by about 20 grams or so, which I'm not too worried about. So I'll tell you guys my final macros in a minute. Boom, bada boom, boom, boom. All right. Enter this in, and then I'll tell you guys my final macros. All right, so final macros, 266 protein, 152 carb, and 44 fat. So I'm under fat by about 6 grams, and I'm over protein by about, I'm supposed to do 225 protein, so I'm over protein by a lot actually. I'm over protein by 40, but I'm under by 6 fat. So yeah, it's weird though because my calories are at 1950, and it says, oh yeah, I went over my calories by about 90. So that's it. That's a full day of eating. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have the best day of your entire life. We'll talk to you guys in the next episode. Peace.